YouTube channel Forensic Science India. Today I will be discussing the topic fingerprint in some more details. So let's get started. This topic of discussion are type of fingerprints and type of ridge patterns. Let's start. First of all, we will again see about fingerprint before moving on to the types. So fingerprints are the tiny ridges, whorls and valley patterns on the tip of each finger. They form from pressure on a baby's tiny developing fingers in the womb. So the formation of fingerprints takes place inside the womb. That is, they form from pressure on a baby's tiny developing finger which are exerted from each side in the womb. Fingerprint are made of an arrangement of ridges called friction ridges. So arrangement of ridges is known as friction ridges, and fingerprint is made up of that kind of arrangement. So each ridge contains pores which are attached to sweat glands under the skin. So the ridge contain pores which are attached to sweat glands under the skin. So sweat glands under the skin are very important, as because of this sweat glands the fingerprint impression get imprinted on various surfaces. Types of fingerprint. So there are three types of fingerprint: arch, loops and whorl. We will be discussing them one by one. So arch. In this type of fingerprint, the ridge rise from one side of the finger, rise in the center forming an arc, and then exit the other side of the finger. So if we discuss normally about the arch, in this kind of pattern, a ridge comes from one side, it get rise in the center forming an arc, and then again exit from the other side of the finger. Here it is of two types, plain arch and tented arch. In case of plain arch, it is normal formation of ridge, that is a ridge rise comes from one side, center forming an arc, and then left from the other side. But in case of tented arch, it is quite different from plain arch. And the difference is that it has some sharper edge or elevated curvature as compared to plain arch. So the difference is in the center place, that is, in this case some sharper edge or elevated curvature is formed in the center as compared to the plain arch. So in case of arch kind of fingerprint, we will not be seeing any kind of delta formation. So let's move on to the next type. Loops. In this type of fingerprint, the ridge enter from one side of a finger, forms a curve, and then exit from the same side. Here you can see in the diagram, ridge is coming from one side. It is forming a curve-like structure, and then again exiting from the same side. So the structure is like that, coming from one side and then again exiting from the same side. In loop pattern, we will be having one delta. So it is of two types, radial loop and ulnar loop. Here you can see in the picture as well. Radial loop, it flow towards the thumb. Ulnar loop, it flow towards the little finger. You can see this practically as well if you are able to differentiate the fingerprint pattern that are present on your fingers. You can see the loop pattern, and you can see the opening of the enter and exit of the loop pattern. That is the flow of the pattern. That is whether the flow is towards the thumb side or whether the flow is towards the little finger side. In this type of fingerprint, ridge forms circularly around a central point on the fingerprint. Here you can see in this picture as also a central point is present around which circularly ridge patterns are formed. It is of four types: double loop whorl, plain whorl, central pocket loop whorl, and accidental whorl. Here you can see with the help of picture, I will be describing the types, and it will be easy for you people also to understand. So in the first type, that is plain whorl, the central circular ridge is touched. So in first structure, if we try to draw a line from delta to delta, if we try to draw a line, that line will touch the central circular ridge in case of plain whorl. In case of central pocket, the central circular ridge is not touched. If we try to draw the line from delta to delta, as in case of whorl, we will be having two deltas. So if we draw a line from delta to delta, in case of central pocket whorl, the the line will not touch the central circular ridge. But in plain world, the two deltas from which we draw a line will touch the central circular ridge. In case of double loop, two distinct loops with two distinct shoulders are formed. So here you can see with the help of two different pen, that is red and blue, here it is shown that the two distinct loops that are having two distinct shoulders. In case of accidental pattern, more than two deltas are formed. So more than two deltas, it will be very difficult for us to differentiate whether it is a loop pattern or it is a whorl pattern. So because of that abrupt formation, it is known as accidental pattern. So in plain formation, in plain structure of whorl, when we draw a line from two deltas, we will see that the central circular ridge get touched. In case of central pocket loop, if we try to draw a line from the two deltas, the central circular ridge will not be get touched by that line. In case of double loop, we will be having two distinct loops having two distinct shoulders, and in case of accidental pattern, we will be having more than two deltas that are abruptly formed. That is very unclear to differentiate. Here, with the help of a pie chart, you can see the distribution of the percentage of the patterns of fingerprint across the world. So loop is around 65% distributed, percentage distribution in the world. Then comes whorl, that is around 30%. Then come arches, that is around 5%. So loop is the maximum percentages having in loop pattern and minimum in case of arch. So here this pie chart very well differentiate the distribution of these patterns. Fingerprint ridges. The friction ridge have certain basic features which are present in sufficient number in every individual. So there are friction ridges that are present on the pattern of fingerprint, which are present in sufficient number in each and every individual. So a single fingerprint may possess more than 8 minutiae characteristics. So a single fingerprint may have more than 80 different ridge characteristics. So minutiae is known as a characteristic of ridge patterns. So here we will be discussing different type of ridge patterns that are formed in our fingerprint, and there are so many, as they are mentioned also, more than 80 minutiae characteristics. So I will be discussing here the main one that must be known by us, that must be easily distinguished by us. First come the ridge ending. If the ridge is ending abruptly between two parallel ridge is called ridge ending. Here you can see in the picture also, in between the two parallel ridges, one ridge is abruptly ending. This is known as ridge ending. In case of bifurcation, here you can see in the picture also, it is also known as fork because of its structure. So a single ridge bifurcate into two ridges. Here you can see a single ridge is bifurcating into two structure, giving the structure of a fork kind of formation. In case of trifurcation, here you can see also a single ridge trifurcate or splitting into three different subsequent ridges. In case of bridge, a short ridge diagonally placed between two more or less parallel ridges. In this picture also you can see one ridge is diagonally placed in between the two parallel ridges. In case of enclosure, it is also known as eye, as it is giving a depiction of an eye like structure. So enclosure is a single ridge that is bifurcating into two ridges and then again meeting up to form a ridge is called enclosure. So a single ridge is splitting into two ridges, then these two ridges again get closed, comes closure and meet to form a single ridge, and this kind of structure is called enclosure. Then comes short ridge, a ridge fragment lying between two parallel ridge. It is similar to ridge ending, but here the ridge that is ending is a very short kind of ridge. In case of dot, a very short ridge or dot lying between more or less between parallel ridges. So again here ridge is present between two more or less parallel ridges, but the ridge that is present between the two parallel ridges is very small, that depicts the structure of a dot like structure. Then comes spur. Here you can see a single ridge projecting upwards making a spur like structure. Then comes hook. Hook is also a curved ridge formation that gives a formation of hook like structure. There are more than 80 characteristics, but here I have discussed the main one so that you will understand them, and the picture also depicting the characteristics also, so that it is very easy to differentiate the ridge patterns. Today, I hope that you understand all the aspects of fingerprint described by me today. And if you have any query related to this topic, you can ask me in the comment section. I will be answering them each one of them. And if you like the video, please do subscribe to our channel. Do share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching the video.